and I am going to make an assist hook for it. I'm show you how to do something really fast. We're using a 240 PFZ05 from owner, and we're gonna be using a medium-sized assist cord, and oh wow, that's the last of the cord right there for the this size. But it is fortunate that it's just the right length. Now, this is a very quick splice that we're doing here, and to maximize the length, okay, when you go halfway, you go a bit past, okay, a bit past, about 2 centimeters past it, and then put your ring like so, and then insert the head sideways like so, okay, and then pull. And you'll find that if you do this, the length is just right. And we're gonna do something not conventional here, because most of the time we put a there we go. So you can see that it's just perfect. All right, now I did leave a little bit of tag here just because I'm gonna cut that off, so because it's kind of loose, I don't want that. There we go. So both ends are actually in there. Okay, now we just, all we do is actually just that, okay, and then we bind it. That's all. We bind it, and we're not gonna put a knot or whatever. Okay, we just bind it. So first step is to actually tie in a very, so this is, I wrap about six times like so, okay, and then until it doesn't move. All right, so let's hear the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pull. If it still moves, put 2 more. There we go. And it doesn't move, that's when you actually go back and spiral everything. The spiral wrap. Try to be as even as possible going back. Okay, like so, until you reach the very end right there. Okay, and then try to capture the tip and really pull it down so that it has like a very clean taper there. And then spiral back, and then a few wraps there. Now this bobbin actually has drag, and it is on there very tight. So once you have that, what we need to do is super glue. Okay, and as with the other techniques that we used on the binding, have to clean the tip here because I don't think I cleaned it well enough last time. Worst scenario, when your tip is blocked, you could just run a cutter at the tip, and that exposes the tip. Now we have our super glue. We just spread it around the part there. Okay, if there's excess, just take it. Now the super glue is actually between the shank and the braid, and the braid is just pure um, it's purely just braid. There's nothing there. There's no core because we spliced it. So, and this is hollow braid. So now, all we do is actually wrap it. And when we're wrapping, make sure to clear out the gaps as much as you can. And what you're doing is basically forcing the glue between the wrap as well as the shank of the hook and inside the braid, fusing everything. You're basically fusing everything. And try to take the gaps of the braid to your cord to a minimum here, and just wrap over wrap, almost well, touching. Really, you want them touching so that there are no gaps, and you'll end up with something very, very clean. All right, just like that. Now for me, I want to do a good job here. Even if this is not going to be seen, because what we're going to do is actually, so that's it, right? We are going to be putting a length of shrink tube right there. So a shrink tube is going to be that long, and you probably saw that this shrink tube is thin. It's not gonna fit that head, and that's totally fine. Now we take our needle nose pliers, put that there, and then we stretch it out little by little. Stretch it out, turn, stretch, turn, stretch. Okay. You can't stretch too fast because it will break. Okay. So there we go. And I'd rather do this method than actually just choose a shrink wrap or shrink tube that will fit this, because when it shrinks, when you put fire or heat to it, what's going to happen is that it's not really going to grip everything, and it doesn't look too clean. Whereas this one will really hug the hook and the bindings, making it look really, really clean. I think we have that. All right, let's try and see. Okay. It's on. So this is a very quick method. Okay, so it's there. There we go. And you just need to really kind of stretch it to make it fit a little bit more. Then just pull, manipulate it. Okay, there we have it. Okay, there we go. Now, trick is to take this blue flame, run it through like so. And as you can see, it is on there, super tight. Also leaves a kind of a shiny texture, as you can see there. That is super clean. And that's that. It's that simple. It is that simple. Now, all we have to do is take a split ring. And this is how I normally rig mine. And it's always going to be with just a single hook. And I hardly use a double hook on my fast jigs. Makes it faster. And also, when I catch fish, it is way easier because it is just one hook, no danger or whatever. So it makes everything more efficient. All right. So one thing you need to actually really look at is that eye right there. Okay, and then once you have your hook positioned, it should be just behind the eye right there. So this hook will go like that when it's being used, okay? Just behind the eye, and you'll find that most of your strikes are actually around there. It's a majority of the time. So there we go. Okay, quick and easy, fast, single, glued, spliced. As you can see, this thing's not going anywhere. So that thing is there to stay. All right, so that's it. If you have questions, drop them in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, this channel talks about the hows and whys of fishing. We talk about everything from big game, ultralight, everything in the middle, including fly fishing. And we have been rigging a few jigs for our jig rigging library, which is, I believe, very helpful for a lot of people, especially those that, manufacturers don't have this sort of thing in their website, and I just thought it'd be helpful for everyone. All right, so that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Class dismissed.